Okay, I have a quick, easy effect for you today, and I'm going to assume I have two spectators here. A spectator 1, on the left, and a spectator 2 on the right. Okay, so after the cards have been mixed, go ahead and just set them out and have each spectator randomly choose a card for themselves. Okay, so you would just kind of fan those out. Maybe spectator 1 will choose this one right here. That's fine. And spectator 2, that one right there. Okay. Now, just to make it easy for us, since we're going to have to remember both cards here, since I don't have spectators, I'm going to go ahead and just substitute an ace of hearts for spectator 1 and 2 of hearts for spectator 2. Okay. Now, these cards would be face down normally, right? So we wouldn't see these. The only people who would see these cards are the individual spectators. Okay, and then we need 6 random cards for each of them. Okay, I think that's 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then what we need to do is just go ahead and just put out pairs of cards like this for each of them. So 3 pairs, just like that. And the same thing here for the other spectator, spectator 2. So we'll have 3 pairs, okay? And turn to spectator 1 and say, can I have you place your card on top of any one of the 3 pairs? So maybe they'll place it right there. And then have them set either one of these pairs on top. Maybe they'll go with this one. And then just set the larger packet on top of that final pair. The same choices for spectator 2. They can place their card on any one of these. Maybe they'll put it there. Can you randomly choose one of these to put on top? That one. And then we'll set the larger one on top of the final pair. Okay, very good. Now at this point, we're going to mix each of these cards using 2 very different shuffles. And that is a true statement. We're going to perform the down-under on one of these and the under-down on the other. Okay? And we can randomly assign these. In fact, I'll have spectator 1. Which of those 2 would you want performed on your packet? The down under or under down? Want the down under? Okay, that's fine. So this is how it works. You go down, then under, down, under, down, under, down, under, down. Last one goes on top. Okay, so that leaves the under down for spectator 2, which is fine. Okay, so it's under, down, under, down. Last one goes on top. Okay, now since spectator 1 chose which shuffle went where, why don't we have spectator 2 decide on the stacking order here? Do you want this pile on top of yours or vice versa? You want yours on top? Okay, very good. Now at this point, what we're going to do is mix the cards thoroughly. So spectator 1, tell me how to stack these 2 piles. Left on right. Okay. Now we can do as many of these as you like. Okay. So spectator 1, how would you like these stacked? Right on left this time. How many more of these should we do, spectator 1? Just this final one? That will be fine. Okay. How would you like these stacked? Left on right. Okay, well, spectator 2, you need some choices. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do an even up jog. So this is where you jog forward the even position cards, strip them out. How would you like these stacked? Right on left or left on right? Want right on left? Okay. Now you can decide how many of these we do. And it is a free choice. Okay, so this is our second one. How would you like these stacked now? Left on right or right on left? Right on left? Okay. Are you content with the mixing? You are. Okay. A note to you as the performer. You can, in fact, deal out into 2 piles, like we did for spectator 1, as many times as spectator 1 likes, with random stacking. Similar thing for spectator 2. You can do this even up jog with random stacking as many times as spectator 2 asks for. Okay, but spectator 2 says they're fine at this point. Now to finish, all we're going to do is perform a Klondike shuffle. So this is where you draw off the top and bottom cards as one. That's called the Klondike shuffle. And we'll put them into distinct pairs on the table, just like this. And maybe we'll tidy up just a little bit, not that that's really all that important. And then I have a written prediction off to the side, so let's take a look at that for the first time. So what did I predict here? Okay, I predicted that you together will find each other. What does that mean? You'll find each other. Okay, well, let's just take a look here. You'll find each other. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm just kind of showing the bottom card here for each of these. Now, I need spectator 1 and 2 to sound in. Do either one of you see your card? Is your card face up at the moment? And spectator 2 will say, yep, my card is face up, and it's the one in the bottom center. Do you agree that I could not possibly know that that was your card, and in particular that it would be located right there? And I think spectator 2 would say, I don't think there's any way you could know that that's my card and that it would be located there. Well, what did our prediction say? It says you'll find each other. And the each other here are the two of you. So I can only assume that the card paired with yours must be spectator 1's card. Is that your card? It is indeed. Okay, very good. Okay, so if you just do everything that I did, this will work perfectly. In the description below, I'll give a kind of step-by-step outline of this routine and what's happening and the structures involved and the principles that are making this work. So thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.